Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. I'm hoping this is not about to be a super long video, but God gave me a series of songs. God gave me this months ago, but today He is putting it on my heart to go ahead and release this message. And let's get started, y'all. Okay, the first song, um, before I get started, the uh the order of these songs is the order of the story. So whoever story this is, the songs are describing the way the story is going. I'm going to break it down as I carry on. I am not about to look up the lyrics to all these songs. I know just about all of them, so I'm going to basically just go over the lines that God gives me in my head that is meant to be in the message and keep going. Okay, if y'all want to listen to them, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the artist as well as the name of the song, and y'all could look them up. Each of these artists are absolutely amazing. They are like amazing. Okay, these are awesome artists. A lot of them can blow, and are very talented. Can write yeah. So definitely look up these songs and let's get into it. Okay. The first song is by TLC and it's Creep. Okay, and if y'all don't know, it's So I Creep. Yeah, I just keep it on the download, cause no one else supposed to know. Yeah, I creep. Yeah, cause he doesn't know what I do, and no affection comes to show. Oh, so I creep. Um, the 22nd of loneliness, and we don't speak. What is it? We don't talk like we used to do. I love my man with all honesty. I think I got the words mixed up. But this is what's coming into my head, y'all. Don't judge me, and like, we just gonna keep it going. But I know he's cheated on me. Yeah, I keep giving love until the day he pushes me away. Never go astray. Okay, that's all I hear from that. The next song is by Rihanna and it's Unfaithful. And yeah, it's he knows I'm unfaithful and it kills him inside to know that I am happy with some other guy. I can see him dying. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why. Every time I walk out the door, I see him die a little more inside. And I don't wanna hurt him anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why. I don't wanna be a murderer. I love his trust. I might as well take the and put it to his head and get it over with. Cause I don't wanna do this anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna pause right here and say from these first two songs, which I actually noticed when God was giving me these songs that it was some cheating going on. It was some creeping going on. By the first song, I'm gonna say that both parties were cheating. Maybe one person started it and then the other person followed suit, but the person that followed suit did it on the down low. The second song, I feel like the second person kind of went overboard. Either that or, like, God is telling me it could be a situation where at first this person was just doing it so that they would feel better. Like maybe the first person that was cheating, it wasn't emotional, it was just physical. The second person, it was not only physical but also emotional. Maybe the second person isn't the kind of person that can just be with anybody. Like they have to have some kind of emotional attachment to them. And because of that kind of turned into the second song where it's just the second person that's basically having this whole relationship with another person on the side. They feel bad because the first person can tell, and this person senses it not on a physical level but on an emotional level. Maybe this person was the kind of cheater, they go and they do what they do and they come back, and maybe it's a situation where you could barely even tell that they were cheating because it was really just simply physical and that's it. And emotionally they were attached to the second person. But the second person's emotions started being given to somebody else, and because of that, the emotional and physical being taken away from the relationship, the first person starts to realize that the second person is cheating as well. But yeah, let's keep it going. To the third song is Chrisette Michelle, Blame It On Me. Okay, blame it on me, say it's my fault. Say that I left you outside in the cold with a broken heart. I really don't care. Say I'm a liar, cheater, say anything you want. Okay, just say it's over. Okay. So now it has got to the point to where second person is saying fine. Like the first person has found out about the second person. It hits harder because the second person is doing emotional and physical. So now the first person is very hurt and is now causing shifting the blame to the second person. And the second person is telling the first person, I don't care if that's what you're going to do. If you're going to say it's all my fault, it is what it is. If you're going to give me all the blame, you can do what you're going to do. I don't care. Just like we can just go ahead and throw it in the trash. Okay, so the second person is completely done and the first person is hurt. Moving on to the fourth song, Lauryn Hill, X Factor. It's my song. Okay. Hold on, y'all. No matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know it ain't working. It ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. This is crazy. I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? As painful as this thing has been, I just can't be with no one else. See, I know what we've got to do. You let go, and I let go too. 'Cause no one's hurt me more than you, and no one ever will. No matter how I think we could. Okay. So Lauryn Hill, X Factor. This is the part where the relationship is kind of like the first person wants to completely let go of the relationship and blame it all on the second person. However, this person cannot help but to keep running back. I just feel like both parties are just constantly coming back to each other. Um, for whatever reason, y'all are just drawn to each other. Next song is Toni Braxton, How Could an Angel Break My Heart? Okay, let me look it up. I'm going to look it up. God's telling me to look it up. I heard he sang a lullaby. I heard he sang it from his heart. When I found I thought I would die, because the lullaby was mine. I heard he sang it with a kiss. He gently kissed me to her cherry lips. I found it so hard to believe, because his kiss belonged to me. How could an angel break my heart? Why didn't he catch my falling star? I wish I did, it was so hard. Maybe I wish I love a boy. How could an angel Well, I kind of finished it before I could even. Anyways, um, in this part is heartbreak. Like it's really no other way that I could like describe. This is utter heartbreak. This is in this song Tony is describing finding out from first she finds out through rumors. Like she's finding out through rumors that her person has cheated on her. And it's not even just cheated, like it's not just the simple, not if this is someone that he went and he sang a song to her, and then he went and he whispered in her ear, he went and he was laughing at her jokes, he went and he was kissing her lips. This is like more than just the physical. This is intimacy to a different level. Like this is a whole nother level of intimacy. And I just feel like I said, the first person, like I don't want to say that they're more hurt, but that's kind of how it is. Like, dang, 11 minutes just describing. I haven't even finished the message yet, but I'm sorry, y'all. But anyways, the first person is not to say that they are rightfully more hurt, because the second person is hurt too. But this person is hurt because they feel like they not only lost this person on a physical level, but also on an emotional level. This is someone that feels like, man, I was just playing. Like in Jay-Z's song Cry, what he was describing, how he was describing, well, I was just playing with them girls, I was gonna get right back. Like that's what this person is kind of like. But I wasn't serious like that. I wasn't taking it serious like you. And this is it kind of sounds like a male and a female, low key, like, to be honest. And it's like, and I'm saying that because typically speaking, and studies have shown that with men, when they cheat, it's on a physical level, and it's not emotional. But when women cheat, most women are more so emotional, because women are more emotional than men are. When a woman cheats, she is emotionally and physically. It's like it's both. And typically most women, I'm not gonna say all, but most women, when they are intimate with someone, they need some kind of emotional attachment to that person. They need to know them. They are more, it's different. And I just feel like that's what's going on here. Okay, so I feel like with the Lauryn Hill X Factor and Tony Braxton and the Chris and Michelle, there was a breakup. The next song is Wale Matrimony. Okay, and yeah, that's my song too. Okay, hold on. Okay. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I've got plans for you. 'Cause baby, I've been making plans. Hey, I love. Baby, I've been making plans for you. Okay, let me move on. I'll admit it, albeit pathetic, that I'm in my late 20s, still haven't been to the wedding. Guess the idea of that lobby empty don't sit with me well. It's not your fault they try to get me, because I'ma need the sales, because I'm selfish and I need you to myself. Trying to see you afloat, but don't want to see you on sale. Because I failed and see you about to cry. Because when I enter they city, they leave without their pride. I'm sorry. You stared at my comments, fearing it's gonna always be you sharing me with all them. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So first of all, um, in the first two first two lines, he admits that he is not used to people getting married. And our generation is bad on that. I can't say our generation is kind of, it's a lot of people in our generation that are deciding to never get married, deciding to give up on marriage. And I'm not judging, because your girl was like this close. Y'all see that? This close. Y'all this close to just saying, you know what I'm saying? I get, like, I'm good on getting married. And it's just, it's, I hear God saying taboo. Like in this generation, it's kind of a taboo. And I feel like whomever this message is for, the two of you truly do love each other and you truly do want to be married. But I ain't gonna stunt. In my opinion, this is a toxic marriage. This is a toxic relationship, and y'all need to get that together. But moving past that, this person, I feel like, and I do feel like this is coming from a man's point of view. This man is nervous that nobody would want to see him happy. This man is nervous that um he's nervous that nobody wants to see him happy because there are so many women that want to be with him. Okay? And a lot of these women that want to be with him, um it's not your fault they try to get me because I'm gonna need the sales. I almost feel like maybe this person either sells, like maybe his main, I don't know if this is somebody that like they own their own business or they do their own thing or whatever it is that they do for a living. It's kind of like they kind of cater to um, women or the opposite sex, and they feel as though if they present themselves as being married, as being taken and off the market, that the people that are supposed to come and buy from them are not going to buy anymore. Maybe this is like a like it could be so many different professions, y'all, but I just feel like it's a kind of limelight type profession where this person is in a limelight. Most of their fan base is female, and this may even be where the infidelity lie. It may have came from this fan base, or it may, like, this is maybe what it is. And it's kind of like this person is saying, if these people start to realize that he is no longer available for what they want, then he is scared that he will not be able to make a profit anymore. Um, but then I'm selfish and I need you to myself. I'm trying to see you afloat, but don't want to see you on sale. So he don't want to give you away. He don't want to see you with nobody else. He don't want to see you with nobody. He don't want to see. He don't want nobody to have you. This is like, okay, so the first person, I'm just going to say, the first person is the guy and the second person is the woman. The first person, the guy does not want to see the woman with anybody else. This guy has, there's a scientific study that says that men know within the first 15 minutes who they are going to marry. Within the first 15 minutes upon meeting a woman, a man has it in his mind if she is marriage material or if she is just a hit it and quit it, or if she's somebody that he really gonna, like, he knows if he's going to put forth effort to maintain a relationship with this woman or not. And he also knows if it is a serious relationship or if it's something that's just to pass the time by. And I just feel like this man knew from the moment that he met this woman that he was going to marry her, and he did not want to see her with anyone else. He may have been dragging her along, not on purpose, but it's kind of like whatever kind of industry that he is in, there are a lot of women that are like just falling out all over the place behind him. And it's like these women would spend more knowing, thinking that he is single than knowing that he is not, that he's taken. Okay. Next, he says, I failed and see you about to cry. Because when I enter their city, they leave without their pride. Okay, so basically, maybe at the beginning, when this relationship started, or he made a promise. I feel like he may have made a promise that he would never cross the line with any of these women, or he may have said that it wasn't anything serious and he wouldn't allow it to get to that point. But at some point in time, he ended up failing that mission. Like he gave in to temptation, regardless to, I don't want to say that it was an accident, because you can't accidentally do that. But he accidentally, that's what that. He accidentally, that's how he feels. He feels as though he accidentally did this. He feels as though this was not done intentionally. He feels as though he was not trying to hurt you. And yeah. And it's just kind of like it happened. And yeah. Next, the next part, I'm sorry, and you staring at my comments, fearing it's gonna always be you sharing me with all them. Wrong, how dare I say ignore them. Preparing for the day I leave you here and switch you for them. So, this man is getting to the point. So I feel like at this point in the storyline of the music, okay, this man is getting to the point to where he's thinking about letting it all go, because he is serious about not wanting nobody else to have you. He don't want nobody else to have you. He don't want to see you with nobody else ever again. Okay, he already found out about whatever that was in the first part of the story, but at this point in time, he like, nah, no, not. This man wants to shut it down. This man wants to like shut down all these women that are, you know, flocking in behind him to be with his one and only. And he is also like this, like, to be honest, whoever this man is very in tune. Like, I feel like he's very in tune with what he has done, like, to the woman emotionally, and he's also in tune with like, he's smart, and I almost feel like he's just like, he's really sitting around thinking about this a lot. Like, this is not something that he's just gonna be like one day and say, okay, I'm done. Nah, this is something that this man is really sitting around thinking about and planning it out and calculating how he is going to do this in such a way, because basically it's kind of like he has to cut all of these women off while simultaneously maintaining his lifestyle, while simultaneously building up a relationship with one person. And he has to try to do this in such a way that these women are still able to, like, not exactly come around, but they're still kind of like, they're still going to be there, but at the same time, it's not, it's like he's trying to figure out a way for it to be like, for it to mesh together without anybody getting offended, basically. So weird. Okay. And he like, and I'm gonna also say, I don't know if this person has said this, but um he knows that it's weird, and he knows, like, your feelings are valid. How you feel is valid. You have every right to feel upset about the cheating incident or whatever that was. You have every right to feel upset about the way everything is happening. You have every right to be upset. I feel like he is still upset too, but he is more so scared than upset. Like, this is not it's like he's upset, but he's scared. And he's scared, like, not in a, like, he's scared of you scared. He's scared of losing you. He's scared of not being with you. He's scared of someone else being with you. This is somebody that knew from that very moment that y'all met, that y'all were meant to be together. And this person does not want you to get away. This person does not want you to be with somebody else. It's hard, temptation and all. Blank, out here trying to see if my relationship's strong. Get a place in the charts or run away from your heart. Gave this music my all. Nothing is sacred no more. I'm wrong. Okay, so basically, this man feels like after he made it known that he was in a relationship, there were so many women that were just going out of their way trying to test the relationship, trying to see if he was serious, trying to see if it was a joke or if he was playing, trying to test him and see if they could pull him back into being who he was, trying to see if they could destroy that relationship. And he fell into temptation, but he didn't mean to. Like, y'all know I feel like this is complete BS, but he didn't mean to. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. He feel like he didn't mean it. He feel like he wasn't deliberately trying to, like, I'm sorry, it's complete nonsense, y'all. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. I have to say it. I have to say it because I want to smoke a gun. But this is how this man feel. This man feel like he wasn't doing this on purpose. He wasn't trying to fall into temptation. He wasn't trying. He wasn't trying. He wasn't trying. It just happened. It just... Okay, anyways, the next part. But I promise you better though. And your friend saying let him go. And we ain't getting any younger. I give it up now, but I can promise you forever though. Okay, so I just feel like at this point in time in this story, this person is not going, like, this person is not about to give up on this relationship. This person, this male is truly feels as though they found they someone. The next song is Whitney Houston, Until You Come Back. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like this is the man. Because like I said at the beginning, the man cheated first, woman cheated back. Woman, when she cheated, it was emotional and physical. And when the man found out, she was like, okay, that's fine. You can say it's my fault. I'm out of here. Okay, X Factor, the man wanted back. They going back and forth. Tony Braxton, how could an angel break my heart? Okay, now the man is heartbroken, the woman is heartbroken, and everything falls apart. Matrimony, this man wants to get married, and he's trying to figure out how he can get married while simultaneously doing whatever kind of business he does that involves all of these women. Um, okay, Whitney Houston, Until You Come Back. I lost my heart a long time ago. You made me feel like no one had before. Boy, you made me love you. Then you walked out the door. Hold on, y'all. I gotta look up the lyrics. I'm really just. But I cannot rest until you say I'm forever yours. And boy, I won't stop at nothing. I won't give you up, and you've gotta feel something. I know I will not love again until you come back to my arms, till you come back to me, baby, until you come back. Okay, we're done with that one. Whitney gonna have my throat sore, okay, for the rest of the day. Anyways, so now we have moved on into a phase where number one, the man in this relationship is reminiscing on the female in this relationship, in this story. Is absolutely this is not even just in heartache per se, because I feel like the heartache has come. But this man has grown to realize that this is not a situation where this is somebody that he can easily get over. This is not somebody that he can just replace with somebody else. This is somebody that he cannot let go of, and he can't let go of this person because he feels like this person is the one for him. He doesn't want to be with anybody else. He doesn't want to try with anybody else. He wants this one specific person back. He has always saw himself being with this person, and he is not trying to imagine himself being with anybody else. Okay, the last song, y'all. Lord, thank you, Lord, because my throat is getting dry. It's by Brandy, and the song is called Learned the Hard Way. Okay, let me go ahead and look up the lyrics. It's a shame you had to learn the hard way. Now I have to take my love away. You see, I could have made it easy for you to become a part of me. It's a shame you had to learn the hard way. Now I have to take my love away. You see, I could have made it easy for you to become a part of me. You never even said I'm sorry for all the hurt and pain you caused me. Now I'm supposed to give my deepest sympathy. You see, I had enough of crying, and I'm tired of all the lying. You see, I refuse to let you take advantage of me. Okay? Then the chorus again, and then we're going to go to the second part. Never took the time to think of all the love that we shared. I realized that most of the time you were just not there. It was hard for me to see when your love was blinding me, but now I know I have to let you go your separate way. Things will never be the same because, baby, you did me wrong. Hurt so bad I can't move on. Was it worth all your pain? Because, baby, you've got to pay. You've got to learn the hard way. That's my song. It's a shame. Ooh, it's a shame you had to learn the hard way. Now you have to take my love away. Basically, and it's part of the story. I feel like this is like the woman's response back to the man, and it's kind of like she's like, nah, I gave you chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. Finally, it was the last straw. And I was like, I'm sick of this. And I feel like the female was just like, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. I'm over it. Okay, I'm going to give him a dose of his own medicine. And then I'm out of here. And then I don't even feel like at first this woman was looking to leave the relationship. She was just kind of trying to get attention, because this man wasn't giving her that attention anymore. So she started looking for that attention, that validation from another man. And it turned into something more than what it was at first. Like at first it may have, but it turned into more because and now she's kind of like, this is your fault. We already went over Chris said Michelle. She has already said that she's okay with taking the blame. So she has completely removed herself from everything. She doesn't care anymore. And now here this man is turning around trying to beg her to come back and saying he's sorry and he's this and he's that. And she's just kind of like, well, I'm over you. You already went around and you tried to make it seem like everything was my fault. You tried to make it seem like I was just this big bad person. Now I'm going to be that. Okay. That was long, y'all. Oh my goodness, that was so long. The scripture comes from Matthew 4:8. The devil then took him up a very high mountain and displayed him before the kingdoms of the world and their magnificent promising. All these I will bestow on you if you prostrate yourself in homage before me. At this, Jesus said to him, away with you, Satan. Scripture has it, you shall do homage to the Lord your God. Him alone shall you adore. At that, the devil left him, and angels came and waited on him. Ooh. God said y'all both wrong. Long story short. That's literally what I heard as soon as I finished reading that. Y'all both wrong. Because both of y'all fell into temptation. Yes. The first person that cheated is the person that caused the adultery. This is the person that caused everything to happen. This is the person that is carrying the weight on their shoulders. Okay, this man has caused this for himself. He himself broke the covenant that he made with this woman, regardless if they was married or not. Okay, because if they were intimate in God's book, they was married. Okay, and as soon as he decided to be intimate with somebody else, he broke that covenant, and now he is, has been written down as married to however many women he cheated on this woman with. Okay, and once that happened, this woman was free to do whatever she wanted to do. Okay, and that's what she did. She moved on. She got a new relationship, and she moved on with that relationship. And it's not to say that, just like I said at the beginning, y'all both wrong, everybody wrong, everybody wrong. Okay, but anyway, she decided that she gonna move on. Y'all danced around a little bit, and then finally she said, you know what, I give up on this altogether, and I'm move over here. Now the man is sitting there with his heart in his hand. God is saying that this man allowed the devil to lead him into temptation. This man did not say, away from me, Satan. This man did not say, get behind me, Satan. This man did not say that. This man did not say that. This man did not say that. Just like I said the whole time, this man feel like it was an accident. Ain't no accident. Ain't no accident. Ain't no accident. Like you ain't no accident. How you did that? Did you trip? You fell? What happened? Like, no accident. That wasn't an accident. That wasn't an accident. God said, nah. Both y'all wrong, first of all. But in reality, he the one that he caught that L. He caught the L because he the one that caused the adultery in the first place. And but I still say they both wrong. I keep hearing God say they both wrong. They both wrong. Both y'all wrong. Both y'all wrong. God said both y'all wrong. Okay. First of all, I think, and a second thing God is saying, both y'all need to be alone right now. Don't nobody needs to be with nobody, because neither, like, both y'all need to get it together. Y'all, like, like, it's just like, it's a beauty to being single. You don't just gotta be with somebody. It is a beauty to being single. It's a beauty to being alone. It's a beauty to getting to know yourself. It's a beauty getting to know what you want and how you want it. And I feel like whoever this man is, he needs to understand, if you in some kind of business, and to where the people that you are selling to, whatever it is you sell, I don't know what it is you selling, but if you selling something and it's to a point to where the people that you selling stuff to, you feel like you got to sleep with them, I think you need to change industries, bro. You need to change industries. You need to find something else to do. There are so many different job opportunities. Go back to school, do something, because that's not working. You can't expect to get married while you're doing something like that. And it's not fair to the person that you get married to. And in reality, it's like your entire profession is a sin. Like, that's crazy. And like, a lot of times God is very understanding, and it would be different if you were just, that was just your profession, and you just, like, you had no, you had no will. You didn't want to get married. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to do that. Fine, like, whatever. Do your thing. But in reality, I feel like this is a man that wants to be married. This is a man that wants to do as God wants him to. This is somebody that wants to follow Christ and wants to follow God. And in that reality, the profession that you are in, if it is causing you to feel as though you have to be single, or you have to act a certain way, and you have to treat the woman that you love a certain way, then you don't need to be in that profession if you really want to be with that woman. And according to these songs and the way this story is going, whoever this man is just absolutely losing his mind, because he is not with this woman. And if he really wants this woman back, he really needs to, like, just like God said, both of them wrong. Okay, everybody needs to figure it out. Everybody needs to get it together. Everybody need help. God said y'all both wrong. And you need to sit and talk with God. You need to sit and talk with God. You need to sit and get with God. You need to get it together. You need to get it together. You need to get it together. Because this right here ain't it. It ain't it. God said, if, like, you need to. And another thing is, you need to be careful of who you allow to get close to you. And this is for the first person. I feel like in some cases this could be a situation where this person is dealing with some kind of witchcraft. I say this because, like, it's like out of nowhere, I just, like, completely lost my train of thought, and I heard God saying witchcraft. And I just feel like this man may be in a situation in an industry where there are people that are doing all kind of stuff. If you in any kind of thing having to do with, like, where you in a spotlight, even if it's social media, like stuff like that, where you in some kind of spotlight, you never know who watching you. You don't know what they got going on, where they may be, what kind of wishes they may be making, what kind of prayers you don't know what they be thinking, what they be on. And God is saying that you have to be careful. You have to be prayed up, and you have to make sure that you got God on your side. If you ever are in a position where you feel like you cannot control yourself, you need to call upon Jesus immediately. You need to cast Satan away from you immediately. You need to go ahead and open your mouth and say, "Get behind me, Satan," and call upon the name of Jesus. Call upon God for help. Okay? That is for somebody. Okay? I still don't believe that it. But I do understand that there are, like, if somebody was doing something like that may be why God is saying that you need to be alone, because you need to build up your relationship with God so that it won't be no more accidents. If you would build up your relationship with God, all this witchcraft that whoever is sending towards you, trying to get you to do this, that, and third to ruin your relationship, is not going to be able to touch you. But if you are halfway praising God halfway, loving God halfway, doing what you're supposed to do with God, doing what you're supposed to do for God, doing what you're supposed to do, whatever it is that God has called you to do, you're not even really doing it. You're not really glorifying God's name. You're not really taking out the time to go to church. You don't even take out the time to watch church on YouTube, which I'm not going to assume because you're watching this video. But God is saying that you need to build up your relationship with Him before you think about starting a new relationship, before you think about getting a new relationship. And another thing is, you do not want to get to a position to where you are idolizing this woman, because if you are in a position to where you are thinking that it just has to be her and nobody else is going to make, like, you are beginning to idolize this woman. Like, nobody, not even me, needs to be in an idolizing like a position where you are like using this person as an idol. Like, that's not okay. God is saying, if you put this person in a position to where you are idolizing them, you are pulling yourself further and further away from them, because God is going to pull them away from you, because God does not want that. God is a jealous God. He don't want nobody before Him. This is the second time I'm saying that today. But God don't want nobody before Him. And if you are looking at somebody like, oh, it has to be her or it has to be him and nobody else will manage, God is not happy with that. God is not trying. Like, it's one thing to love somebody and to care about somebody, and it's another thing to idolize somebody to a point to where God is telling you that it's not meant for you to be with that person no more, and you're steady trying to push it. God is saying that you need to spend some time alone. You need to build up your relationship with Him. And then when the time comes, that person that you are meant to be with, regardless if it's this person or somebody else, is going to come. That's the message. And last but not least, I'm going to say it again. Y'all both wrong. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate, you can do so using my Cash App. I will see you guys later. This video is ridiculously long. I was not expecting this. Bye. Deuces.